I'm gonna be showing how to get infinite fruit in Pet Simulator X. So this is the best strategy. You can get so much fruit so fast. It is really crazy. But first, do you want a free huge? Just like the video, subscribe, and comment your Roblox username. Here's last video's winner. They get a huge rock. No way. So here's the strategy. It is really good, and literally on my ult, I was able to get to this area. So it's not a super far area or anything. It's actually really easy, but it's not just the area. You gotta do some other stuff there too. But okay, first, you're gonna need some decently strong pets. Now, if you go to any normal trading plaza, you're gonna see a whole bunch of, like, kinda strong pets. Like, you just need ones that... Let me show you guys an example. We're gonna go to a normal server, and there are gonna be, like, some really cheap pets. You just need some diamonds. If you don't have diamonds, or if you already have strong-ish pets, you don't really need to do this. But legit, just wait until before an update, sell the update hype gift, and then easy. But okay, we're in a normal server, and those are really, really overpriced. But if you go to some other boosts, like, this is a 4Q pet for 10 million, that's kind of decent. Dark matter of the new air dragons for only 65 million, that's kind of good. So yeah, just sell an update hype gift for like 1.8 billion. If you want to sell it really fast, you can sell it for 1 billion, and then go to a trading plaza, just buy some of these pets, and then once you have those, you're gonna be ready. So you need at least decent pets, but also you need to unlock the pixel world, which is literally like right after Axolotl Ocean. Most people have it unlocked. If you don't, just buy those pets that I showed, mine the little bit of fruit that spawns in normal areas, and then just advance to that area. I literally had nothing on my ult except for 4 of those pets, and I had some exclusives that only did 75% the damage of them, so like I wasn't even good. But then I got to the pixel world on that ult in like 5 minutes. No game passes on that ult either, so just go to pixel world. You're gonna need to unlock the final area, which is pretty easy. Pixel world uses rainbow coins, so I mean, if you want to have rainbow coin pets equipped, then that's fine. But now just equip whatever pets you want to. It doesn't really matter as long as you have those slightly strong pets, it works. But it'd be best if you have some of the pets unlocked, like the pet slots, because normally you can only equip 4, but if you unlock more slots, I think you can equip up to like somewhere around 12 without game passes, something like that. So I'm just gonna equip my Titanics and some huges and show you guys. Again, it doesn't matter which pet you use, I'm just using these because they look cool. By the way, I hatched a second air cat yesterday night. I don't know how, but yeah. Banana luck goes crazy, because not only is the last egg 10 times huge chance, but you can also get like 10 times more luck with bananas. So bananas are really useful. Everything is pretty useful in this update. Well, mainly bananas and coins. Everything else is kinda, and pineapples are a little annoying, but now you're gonna need, well, I mean, you don't need an auto clicker, but it is a lot faster. So make sure you're in the last area, because the most fruit spawns here. Everywhere around the map has about like a 5 or 10% fruit spawn rate, but this last area in Pixel World has like a 20% spawn rate. Like, let me just break a few normal things real quick and show you guys. So look, we mine those, and another fruit fell. That rainbow one just fell. So if we mine all the things that aren't fruit, then more are gonna spawn, but this is pretty much the slowest way you can do it, just normally mining it. Also, it's really annoying how you become tiny sometimes while you mine chests. I don't know, this is the April Fool's update, so even while some things are good, some things kind of prank you. But look at how much fruit is spawning. 2 more fruit just spawned, so we can mine all of these, and then each one of the rainbow things. Also, the rainbow thing seems to be less in normal areas. It's like maybe 1/10 out of all fruit, but here it seems like it's about 1/3, so it spawns a lot more, and this is just a really good area for farming. So you can normally click like this, but the strategy that I use to get hundreds of fruit in like just a couple minutes, okay, all you need to do, so there are a couple different things, but first you need to get an auto clicker. If you're on mobile, you can probably search up like auto clicker on the Play Store, App Store, for whatever device you have, and then find something that auto taps the screen. On PC, just look up gaming auto clicker. You're gonna find a whole bunch of decent ones, and oh, if you become bigger again, you're like halfway through your hoverboard. Okay. Well, the easiest strat if you have a lot of pets like this is to just auto click literally everywhere, and if you have those decent pets I said to buy from the trading plaza, or if you made them yourselves, then you can like insta mine basically everything. So look at how much is spawning, more fruit every second, and a lot of them are the rainbow ones, so we're gaining like basically 5 fruit. Or actually, yeah, 5 fruit every time we mine the rainbow thing, because it's 1 of each. And look at how much that's spawning, and there's still like normal things spawning. Like, I had hundreds of fruit yesterday. It literally lasted overnight, and while I was like not on yet, so it is really, really OP. But okay, that's the first way. The second method is you gotta look down like this, and then you can kind of see everything lined up. Your screen may look a little more chaotic, and the annoying chests are gonna make you small and big sometimes, so it's not gonna work while you're big if you AFK this. I did a video on how to auto farm anything, so you can make a macro for this if you want to, where the macro basically just holds A, and then you walk walk sideways, then holds D and then walks the other way and auto clicks the whole time while doing it. If you're interested in that, that video will be linked in the description if I remember to put it there. But yeah, you can basically just keep going sideways. The macro is gonna stop working whenever you become enormous though, so I'd recommend just doing it yourself. It's only gonna take like 30 minutes for you to get like an insane amount of fruit. Like look, we're already at 30 bananas and we are at like, I don't know, but we are at way less just like a couple minutes ago. So we're getting a lot of fruit really fast. Now this is also a really good strat, well, for Kawaii World. If you have infinite pets, which I know like almost everyone doesn't because it's way too expensive, you could put one pet on like each chest in every area and then you're gonna get billion. But yeah, when you become really big, it doesn't really work. So it seems like some of that stuff was not only for fun they added from the glitch chest, but to make it so you can't like macro AFK farm the fruit, because that'd be way too OP. Like you just go AFK over a whole night and then you get like 100 times luck and then get so many huges. But there are already 20,000 of the new air huge, probably because like not only is the chest 10 times huge chance, but you can get like more than 20 times chance. So it's basically 200 times easier to get than like a normal huge, which is like 1 out of 20 million. Those are more like 1 out of 100 something thousand or like 200,000. So it is so much easier to get. My game is kind of lagging a little bit because I have 86 pets equipped. I mean, that's not really that much. I had 200 equipped before, but... See, we're already at 50 bananas. Let me check. It's only been like 5 minutes total so far. So after like an hour, you can have like 1,000 of each fruit, which I mean, that's gonna take a while to mine all those, but I mean, 1,000 of each fruit is gonna be like pretty crazy. I'm not sure if there's a limit because the cap used to be like right when the update came out, the most luck you could get was 10 times, but now we're already at 12 times. So we're past that. And I got to like 20 something times yesterday. This strat is easier if you don't really want to do anything. I mean, you can do this without making a macro and just like walk sideways, back and forth, have your camera tilted down and have an auto clicker on. Because then all you have to do is press W and D and move out of the way if you hit something. And you can also stand in the middle where nothing really spawns. But yeah, this is just the best strat to get a whole bunch of fruit. And I know a lot of people have done videos on how to get fruit fast. I didn't watch any of them. I just know because like I looked it up right before to see if anyone did a video like this yet. But in my like last video or the one before that, like right after the update came out, I mentioned this, so I just want to make it clear that I'm not like copying anyone or anything, because I literally mentioned this strat earlier, but most people didn't really notice it. So I'm making this video just to show the strategy, because I think that video was like just showing stuff in the update, and yeah. But bro, we're already at 75 bananas. We've just been walking back and forth for a few minutes. Okay, wait, let me stand on this exact line where nothing spawns, and then line myself up sideways. Okay. Now, you kind of need to use your hoverboard if you're gonna AFK this, because a lot of the time it's gonna make you small, and then when you get bigger, it's still gonna be the same. But when you get enormous, like, that's when it's gonna stop working, which, I mean, again, a little annoying, but that's just how it works when you're grinding the April Fool's update. We're already back to 100 apples, golden apples, I think that's what that is, and oranges. You might have to only ride your hoverboard after a certain point, because you're gonna get so many pineapples that you walk super fast. Like right now it made me small, so I don't walk too fast, but when I'm big again, we're gonna have 11 times speed. We're currently at 21 times luck, and it looks like it only increases it by 0.01 after you reach 20 times. Because normally it increases it by 0.2, but then after 20 times it starts going a little slower, or else, I mean, you could just go AFK and then have like 100 times luck. So since it's only 0.01, you're probably only going to be able to get up to like 25 times, maybe 30, something like that, because yeah, they nerfed it a little bit. But after doing this for basically like 8 minutes in total, I have on average about 140 of each fruit. I mean, I had like 20 of these before, so I got about 120 in 8 minutes, meaning that roughly every hour you'll get almost 900. So you can literally do this, become super OP, and then just open whatever you want and probably get a huge. That's honestly the only reason I got the huge from the new egg, but this is gonna make all hatchable huges a little bit more common, because I mean, you can literally hatch them like 20 times easier. So I guess that's good though. That's why Preston said free-to-play players are gonna like this update. I mean, even though he said that and then they added a 10,000 Robux thing, I mean, still, fruit can be found anywhere and you can get them from the super easy world, and hatch huges a lot more, which is great. And I'm surprised the air cap value isn't super low yet. It's gonna be basically like the new huge rock, because I mean, huge rocks became unavailable a while ago, even though they were only 1 million, but this is gonna have like 500,000 right after the update, so it's probably gonna be even more common than the huge rock. Cause I did like the math already. I forgot exactly what I did, but I know I ended up with they were gonna be about 500,000 to 600,000 after the April Fool's event, if the April Fool's event lasts as long as the St. Patrick's Day event. So it is gonna be the second most common huge. Most common still is the huge rock, then second's like huge cupcake, I'm pretty sure. Okay, now it's increasing it by 0.005, so half as much as 0.01. So it definitely goes down for the luck when you get more and more, but it still does affect it a little bit. So at most, you're only really gonna get around like 22 times actually. But if you get more, that's gonna last longer, so you can go AFK, mine, or like open eggs, and then the luck boost will be applied like more of the time when you're AFK. I think it's a great idea to try getting a lot of bananas. But everything else is also going up by like 0.01 now, so max fruits until it like starts going down a lot is about 100-ish. So unless you're planning to go AFK and hatch some, that will matter. By the way, rejoining the game does not make it reset your fruit, so you can technically just rejoin the same server over and over again, but honestly, like some people did a video on that strat, but I don't really think that's the best strat, because even though you can keep just rejoining and getting stuff, you also have to wait for the load time, run around the areas with like a low fruit spawn rate. Like it's much faster to just insta-mine everything in this area with decent pets. And even though I have a lot of pets equipped, I'm really only sending out like, I mean my auto clicker is super fast, so sending a few on each one, but I only really need one to break it, because these are 1Q and you can get those 4Q pets for really cheap. So you only really need to send out like 4 pets at a time, or well, if you have more than that, then I guess you can send out more, but I'm really only mining like 5 things at a time at most usually. But we're gonna do this until 200, so that's probably gonna be about like somewhere around 18 minutes, 20 minutes in total. The banana spawn rate is actually a little rarer than everything else, and pineapples is also slightly rarer, because if you notice, like I have a little bit less bananas than everything else, and it's not just coincidence, because the last few times I got a few hundred fruit and then like went to AFK hatch, I always get a bit less bananas than everything else, but that's probably because bananas are the best thing. Well, I mean, besides the rainbow fruit. The rainbow fruit is also really OP. There we got to 200 bananas, and we're at 21.69 times luck, so of course, yeah, it went down a bit, but the most you can really get for everything is like 20 times for the last 2, and then like 11 times for the first 3 things. But now, we basically have pretty much max boost, and when I jump, I go the normal speed that I'm supposed to. So yeah, this is what 11 times speed looks like. It looks like I just ran some hacks and now I can go really fast, but yeah. Anyways, now if we go to the April Fool's world, then we can mine stuff and we have a much better chance to actually get stuff. So let's go to this door, which again, all you need to do to open it is say please, and 10 times huge chance, 21.69 times luck. Let's go, and it's finally it made me normal size again. Okay, then we can turn this on, go AFK and auto click so that the game doesn't auto kick us, and that's how to get infinite fruit. You can just do that for as long as you want. I'm pretty sure each fruit expires after like 5 minutes. I don't know, it feels like around 5 minutes. So if you get like, actually wait, I had like 200 bananas and then I had 20 left, so I lost 180 after I was gone for maybe around 15 hours, 18 hours, something like that. So yeah, 5 or 6 minutes seems like the amount of time it takes for one fruit to expire, but yeah, that's the best way to get fruit. You can go AFK overnight and do this and have like, I mean, if you AFK and get 1,000 fruit, that's 5,000 minutes, which is 3.5 days. So I wonder if after the event ends, if you'll still keep your fruit until it runs out, because if you do, I recommend just set up an auto farm with the macro that I showed. Get like 10,000 fruit or something after going AFK for like a whole day mining the fruit, and then enjoy like a month's worth of 20 times luck. Honestly, yeah, it'd be pretty funny. Anyways, make sure to subscribe with notifications on, like the video, join the Discord server, linked in the description, do everything else linked in the description. But we are gonna get the huge Nevo now, 100%. We got 20 times luck. I don't think that even affects the daycare, but let's claim, and we did not get anything good. I also have my auto hack match thing set to, or like auto deletes mythicals, unless if they're rainbow or shiny. So we actually got a little bit of shinies. Luckily I just got enough where I can make 2 golden shinies and I don't have to risk 88% on one, so there we go. And then with our 11 times speed, we're literally faster than a hoverboard, but we sometimes glitch around a little bit when like we hit something, so. And it also makes me fly up when I walk on certain things, but we only have 3 shiny goldens, so I'm not gonna risk anything with those yet. I do not want to lose them. Wait, I think I might have a 4th one in my bank. Okay, never mind, but I have a chef cat in my bank for some reason. I don't know why that's there. I've been farming for max dark matter mastery, and I'm actually pretty close to it right now. I'm at 84, and I've been just making dark matters with the rainbows, so we can claim all these right now. I put 6 in so they were 30 minutes, and then I left for 18 hours, so that is definitely totally a great strategy. I wish you could just press like redo, or like something like how they have the repeat button with other machines, because the dark matter machine is a little annoying because you have to like walk in it and walk if you want to do anything fast. But we're gonna like make a whole bunch of dark matters. These are pretty good. I'm just gonna use them for daycare because honestly they're pretty decent, so you can get a lot from daycare from using them. Make sure you always do your daycare because you can get enough diamonds and like boosts to make yourself even do better in this event. But my queue is full. We still have a bit of rainbows, but we got 2 teamwork, 3 teamworks, 4 teamworks, no super teamworks though. Actually 5 teamworks. We're doing pretty decent on enchants, but we've still got like 100 of those. Anyways, that's basically it for the video. Make sure to subscribe with the notifications on, do all the other stuff I said a minute ago. I forgot I already said that. Okay, well, yeah, thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.